Hello, this is going to be a review of the 10 Strawberry Street Dinnerware set. It is a 45-piece set that I have been dying to purchase, but I've been feeling ambivalent about getting it because of the reviews that I saw out there. I wasn't sure if I could trust the reviews or not. So I decided to just go ahead and make the purchase and post my own review with slightly more detail and clarity on some of the things that I personally wanted to know prior to purchasing it. And hopefully this will help someone decide if they like this dinner set or not. So the reason why I wanted this set is because of the square shapes. I'm tired of having round plates and oval plates, so I wanted the square shaped plates. Target has square shaped plates, but their square isn't square enough. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm very picky about certain things, and I wanted very geometric shapes with sharp corners, and I wanted the plates to be very, very, very shallow, almost as shallow as a tray. And the ones that are in Target are kind of deep. They're not shallow enough, and they weren't square enough. They were kind of slightly rounded at the ends, so that's why I didn't get those. And then these are the other ones that I found. These are actually quite hard to find. I mean, square shaped plates with no patterns. You will find square shaped plates with like designs, but I didn't want any design, and I actually wanted pure white. These are kind of eggshell white. They're still pretty white, but they are slightly like off white, but they're not like tan. I wouldn't call them tan. They're white. They're just not like white white. So yeah, I'm just looking at the cups and the dinner, the actual dinner plate. See how flat it is. This is what I actually wanted. I didn't want a deep dinner plate or the ones that were rounded on the edge. And I'm just taking measurements. You can see for yourself the size of it. It's square, so whatever size that I measure, you can just know that it's a square plate. They're quite heavy. They feel very durable. I saw a lot of negative reviews. A lot of people said that they received their plates, it was all broken in the box. And I mean, I feel like sometimes people exaggerate on the negativity a little bit, because when I open this box, well, so far as I'm looking at it, I don't see any broken item. I don't see any chipped item. I do see some scuff marks at the bottom of some of them, but it does not look like they were used or anything. They just look like they've been sitting, maybe they were sitting at the warehouse for a while, and that's how they got the scuff marks, and maybe they weren't placed on a soft enough material, and that may have caused it. And it was only on a couple of them, not on all of them. I'm just doing that because some of the reviews said that the plates don't sit properly. They sit fine. So they shake a little bit because they don't sit completely flat on top of each other, but you have to press down on it to notice. It's not as if when you're eating, it's going to be wobbling around just from you eating. No, that's not going to happen. I have used this plate since filming this unboxing and review, and they don't move around at all. You have to press down on it, and even then I was exaggerating in the video when I was pressing down. There's no reason why anybody would be pressing down on their plates like that to eat out of it, nobody pushes that hard down on their plates when they eat, so it's not noticeable at all until you push down on it. So it doesn't just wobble all by itself while you're eating. So as you could see from the beginning of the video, it's a serving for 6 people. I'm sorry, there's a lot of planes flying around. You may or may not hear it, but it's really bothering me. But I have to film this right now because this is the only time I have to record this. So, yeah, so this serves 6 people. The dishes feel very, very durable. They are quite heavy. They're not lightweight, okay? They're not plastic. These are ceramic and they're microwavable. I have microwaved them a few times since opening this. And if you went by the reviews alone, you would not purchase this. I've been looking at this set for a few months now, but I was afraid of getting them and having a box full of broken glass, and just the reviews were just so bad. But I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and purchase them for myself. And I'm glad that I did because I love, love, love this set. So these are the scuff marks I was talking about at the bottom. Now, one thing I've noticed is that the bottom part of the dish, this particular dish, is not glossy. The dinner plates are glossy throughout, but this particular dish, the inside is glossy, but I noticed the top part is not. It's kind of matte, and then the bottom is not glossy. And I think that because the bottom is not glossy, that is why it has those scuff marks. I'm rubbing it so that you can hear the glossy part versus the non-glossy part. This part is glossy, the bottom is not. And I think the reason why they made it this way is to prevent it from being slippery, because these dishes don't have handles, and if you're going to be carrying them with when it's already heavy as it is, and if you put stuff in them, if you put food in them and you're carrying them, they can get pretty heavy. And if everything is all glossy without any parts to give you more grip, I think that it will be too slippery, and that is possibly the reason why some of them are glossy. Some parts of it are glossy and other parts are not. I don't know that for a fact. It doesn't say that anywhere, but just I just feel like that might be the reason why they made some parts of it glossy and other parts not glossy. And I'm not worried about the dirt at the bottom of the that particular dish, because when I look through them, only a couple of them have the dirt at the bottom where the scuff marks are. And once I wash the dishes, I'm sure it's going to be clean and you can barely see any marks. So I'm not worried about that at all. This dish is approximately 7 square inches. just in case you're wondering if it'll fit in your space, whatever space you intend to store it in. The plates are so flat, which is what I really like about them. There's almost no depth to them whatsoever. I really like that. They're hard to find online, plates that are this flat with no designs. I saw a lot of square plates, like square dinnerware sets, but they didn't have all the extra, like the salad dishes and the milk cup. Like they didn't have those, and they weren't this flat and this square and this plain. So guys, this is my unboxing and review of the 45-piece dinnerware set from 10 Strawberry Street. I really, really, really like them. The two shakers were in a box behind me and I forgot to open those, but I'm going to bring them out in a few minutes. But yeah, so I have no complaints. There are no chips, nothing broke. All the reviews that I saw of this were saying that you get so many broken dishes, and so I'm starting to think that in a lot of cases people with negative experiences are the ones that are more likely to leave reviews. A lot of people that have positive experiences purchasing a particular item may not bother to leave a review. They just go about their business. But when you have a negative experience, you're so pissed about it, especially when you spend your money and you wait for it to arrive in the mail and you're all excited, and then something goes wrong. And then you hold on to that anger until you log on to your computer. And then when you leave a review, your review it's probably more exaggerated. I feel like that might be the case because honestly, I really like this dinnerware set. I am not paid for this, guys. These people don't know me. I don't. I just came across this dinnerware set and I really need one. So I purchased them. I've been watching it for like a few months now, trying to decide if I should get it or not. But the reviews scared me because they were very negative, but I really like them. I honestly have no complaints. As far as the dirt at the bottom, that's because the bottom part is not as glossy as the inner part in the very heavy salad dish or the serving dish. But I'm sure once I wash the dishes, it's gonna be sparkling new. And yeah, I'm really gonna make the most of them. So yeah, I decided to make this review. I know it's a regular item that people pretty much use every day, but sometimes people overlook making reviews for these types of items just because they're so basic and so everyday that nobody thinks to make reviews. But when I was making, before I made my purchase, I was really looking for a lot of reviews, and I saw a couple, but I was hoping for more video reviews and I didn't see a lot. But yeah, hopefully this will help someone decide if they want the set or not. I think that's all I have to say on this. Oh yeah, and like I said earlier, I did use this. I've microwaved a couple of them. I've used the dinner plates many times since purchasing these, and they're holding up fine. I have no problems. There's no sudden explosion in my microwave. There are no hairline cracks or any of that. So yeah, that's all for this review and unboxing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.